Hi everybody, Vanquished Angel here, and today's topic is going to be Roseanne Barr, The View, and racism. Now, the reason for this video is because a friend of mine who is a person of race tweeted that if they're going to cancel Roseanne's show, they should cancel The View. And this started to make me think. And I actually spoke to her in person and I asked her why, and she said, because they have hate speech too. And I thought about this, and so here's the thing. I had to look up exactly what Roseanne did. And to be fair, I'm a fan of the old Roseanne show. I never watched the new one. I love the old one. Darlene was my favorite character, the daughter. She was so snarky and sarcastic. To me, actually, she is the one who made the show. Not necessarily Roseanne. Roseanne was good, but she wasn't Darlene. Darlene made the show to me. And so the tweet that Roseanne got in trouble for is the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ, which is Valerie Jarrett from President Obama's time. So why is she still going off about that right now? I don't know. But nobody seemed to have brought that up either. But and she very vehemently attacks Democrats. But now that's one thing. So first off, comparing a person of color to apes has been done a lot, and it was done to oppress or poke fun of this group of people. So this is not something that really should be done. That said, it is entirely possible that she, as a comedian, just made a mistake, a very stupid one, not one that I agree with. But so her position could be defended. Almost, in that regard. She has apologized for it. This has made me kind of feel sad for her. But that said, of course, a lot of people have come to her defense, namely because Trump spoke in her defense, and there are some people that will just follow Trump no matter what. Like, he could murder somebody right in front of you, and a lot of people would just follow him just because. And that's kind of sad that we actually have that in this country, but unfortunately we do. And that's, well, it's pathetic, but it is what it is. They're slowly making this a horrible place to live. But that's my opinion on the side. So back to the subject. So a lot of people have come to her defense. And so I began to think maybe she's not to be blamed. And she did apologize for it. And she apologized for it multiple times. And she said she was leaving and quitting Twitter. However, that's not what happened. She didn't leave Twitter. She retweeted people tweeting in defense of her, but then she also continued to post pictures of Valerie Jarrett side by side to pictures of monkeys. That is racist. That said, she deserved, in my opinion, what comes to her, because it would have been one thing maybe if she would have apologized and then stopped and said, hey, I'm sorry, this was wrong, or whatever. She didn't. Then she continued to maintain that she's not racist, but she kept doing this racist act that a lot of racists do. Like the KKK does stuff like that. So, it did warrant something. So for a little bit until I looked into it, I was feeling sorry for her, but that she continued to post pictures of this person next to a monkey, no. Done. She put that nail in her coffin as far as I'm concerned, herself. Then, here's the other thing. Now people are saying, well, The View should be shut down for hate speech. And then when I asked this friend of mine why she would post that or support that, she said, because The View gives off hate speech. And I'm like, what hate speech? Well, they don't like Trump. That's not hate speech. You're allowed to say you don't like the president or you don't like this person. That doesn't make it hate speech. Hate speech is hating a group of people. They're not hating a group of people. And unfortunately, people think that they are. They're not. They're actually well within their First Amendment rights. And the First Amendment rights are what make America great. See, America really doesn't have as much freedom as it preaches that it has. But one of the few things that we do have is we can speak out against our government. They're doing their job as Americans. I may not agree with who they support. I don't agree with Trump supporters. Okay, I think what they did to Hillary was hate speech. Okay? but I don't support Hillary. And you know what? They have the right to speak out that way. So people say, are even comparing it? No, I'm sorry, but that's apples and oranges. It does not get compared. You're way off your rocker here. And I can't help you on this one. I wish I could, but if you can't comprehend why that's different, you don't have a basic level of understanding of pretty much anything. Like, they're not the same thing. They're allowed to say they don't like Trump. Period. I mean, he's president. Many presidents have been ridiculed before. This isn't the first time. They're allowed to do that. And I happen to agree a lot with them. But that aside, I mean, many people didn't like Obama. They are allowed to speak out against Obama. I mean, what they did was also racist. A lot of them had nooses saying, hang in there, Obama. That's racist. That should not be allowed. You can say, I don't like the president. Go ahead. I don't like their policies. I don't think. But doing stuff like that is racist. What Roseanne did, I would have said wasn't really racist initially, but because she continued to post those it was racist at that point. So they're not the same thing. And it's folly to do that. And I don't understand people. I will never understand people on how they make such stupid comparisons and think they're equal. Seems to be a common trend lately. Like, you know, you're talking to someone that's been severely abused and say, hey, I stubbed my toe once, I know how you feel. No, those are two different things. Okay, you felt pain, but it's not comparable. You know, Roseanne's tweet is not comparable to The View. It's not. Maybe I would have, like I said, I would have went with it, but she continued. She didn't stop. So there you have it. And then the sad part is I'm wondering how many of you actually knew that. How many of you researched it that far to find out that she didn't stop? Anybody? Probably almost zero. All right. Well, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.